Hello, can you guys hear me? I am trying to fix my volumes right here. Alright, it's been a while since I streamed and everything's reset itself again. Hopefully the sound's not too loud or too quiet. Let's just do some Root Abyss real quick. Could try to do my Root Abyss dailies. I don't know how many runs I've done. I've only done it twice. Oh boy. Been slacking with this character by the looks of it. Let's see, how my damage is in these bosses in a while. Alright, not as bad as I remember, honestly. Definitely going a lot faster. Helps that I leveled up a bit. Still got like another 7 days of Root Abyss to go. Oh no, I was not tabbed in. Probably they're on yellow for bossing, right? Oh, I only have one jump. Oh no. Thank God. Worried I couldn't kill him there. Yeah, welcome to the stream. It's been a while. Hopefully you guys have been doing well. This event's a little bit more chill and less coin capping than the previous events, so much more interested in working with this Bowmaster. Yeah, hopefully I can get this character to 200 by the end of the stream. That way I can start working on actually getting the items ready for this character. We should collect these honor badges. I don't know how long the sea veil is going to take. Hopefully it doesn't take too long. Not sea veil, just normal vellum. I also need to check my link skills. Good job. Alright, this is significantly faster than when I was trying to do this in the earlier levels. Not taking me 5 minutes to do vellum anymore. It's nice not having to deal with tails. I think my first priority is to try to get this character to level 200. Don't have a teleport rock. No, not Seavel yet. Not even 200 yet. Seavel's still quite far away. Quite far away. But maybe not as far away as I think it will be. I think it will be a big challenge to learn how to boss with this character just because I'm not used to this, but see how it goes. Just looking at my items and not particularly happy with them. There's still a lot of items I need to go through. Now the question is, do I want to use a totem? I have these expiring coupons, 2 hours worth. Do I pop a totem? I don't think I'll use the entire totem to get to 200. Another question is, have I done the Magnus pre-quest as well? Arrange that. Let's just do it off totem. I'm gonna quickly check if there's any MVPs. But I do want to train. Check. Add some damage link on. Got my Legion as well. Speed up the training a bit. And have I started this? I can collect fruit. Will I be able to find a map? I'm probably going to try to train to 200 and then I'm going to start working towards some of the items. I don't know if I'll be going straight for the Arcane River and doing the sort of Arcane River stuff. Just because, I don't know if I'm ready to go through more Arcane River dailies, but I do want to start working on some of the items. I have some ideas on how I want to progress this character. Let's see if I can make it work. But yeah, enough about my character. How are you guys? How's everyone? Hopefully you guys are being well. Oh yes, Oz. How goes the Oz grind? I'm sure a lot of you might be climbing that tower over and over and over again. It's gonna be a long month for you guys. It'll be a long month for sure. I wasn't willing to sell my soul to the tower after doing it a few times. I realized that ain't for me. Five hours a day on Oz. Wow, that's a lot of Oz. That's crazy. That's too much Oz for me, my friend. XP rates are not too bad. I can live with this. I really don't want to pop a totem just because it's a bit of a waste, but at this pace I'm okay just casually training with 2 times.
And I'll just grab MVP.
I see it. The one in your guild got raw form first attempt. Ah, some people just don't struggle. Must be nice. Meanwhile, there's people who like get several million points and still haven't seen a raw. It's rough, it's rough. Bit of darkness. Not ideal, but that's what we can get. I do have the Fruitapalooza stuff. So this rig will give me a good amount of EXP, I think. Grab it. Hopefully some strong person comes in and kills it for me. I can dream. Yeah, I'm well. Thanks for asking. I've just been playing other characters, working on other characters and my Jett and stuff like that. I haven't really been putting time into my Bowmaster. It was a lot of farming and training. But this event is honestly not very exciting. I don't think this event is very exciting for me. So, oh, why not take some time to train another character, train this character. And also, character up and going a little bit more. Nice break to try play other characters. And I'm a lot more motivated because like I have more of a plan in my head as to how I'm gonna take this character. Because for a while I was like, I don't really know what items I should be going for if I'm trying to solo progress. Because they really changed things up when they removed the Kana treasure path. So, gotta be a little bit creative this time around. Rumors that Celestial is coming. Oh, that'll be good, yeah. I hope they do bring it. It's quite an OP event. Hope they bring back Surge. That extra EXP would be very nice. Yeah, there's a chance I finish today's dailies on this character actually. Like all these brute ones. Because I haven't done it on my Jett, but if I get enough portals, I might be able to make it. I'm looking forward to this event ending just because I don't think it's very interesting though. At least not for me. The Oz event is insane for those who are doing that, but that's not for me. So I'm just doing just the chill stuff. I'm considering getting the heart, but again that heart is behind a pretty big wall for me, which is the that goo battle thing, the 2v2v2 goo battle. That does not look like fun to me. Just because it's 5 minutes long, it's quite long. And you only get 30 each time, that's like 2 hours a day. Capped at daily. That was rather painful. I could try to remember to keep myself on red so I don't need a pot, but not that big a deal. I remember where I trained 235 on my Jett. I think I was in Arcana, probably lower path 1. That was like my go-to in Arcana back then. I don't know which maps are better or worse, but that was where I was for quite a while. I was in lower path 1 for quite a while. I think I stayed there until Celis. Until I could one-shot in Celis, I stayed there. But I tried to get out of there as soon as I could, after 240, just because the rates were significantly slower. But it's been a while since I've trained past like the 230s area. Not too familiar with one of the best maps, but I can't imagine it being too different. I cycle it back around to red? Plenty of potions, actually. Purple does extra damage. Doesn't seem too bad. After I trained a little bit of this character off camera just because like just saved some time on the recording, working on this on my own time. Started to appreciate this character's mobbing a little bit more. I've trained my fair share of characters and yeah, it's kind of okay. Kind of wish it did more lines, but can't complain. I'm glad you enjoy Paladin. Yeah, it's quite a nice class, honestly. Might be on the lower side when it comes to damage, but you know, for how little you worry about dying, it's quite nice. To me, the burst is quite satisfying. The key down 5th job skill is really nice. Has its own bind too, so you can solo boss comfortably without Nova. Very nice. And its training's pretty solid too, honestly. Once you get some items up, or once you get your boost modes. Trains very comfortably. I want to kill these for my secret mission. Prize mission, rather. I'm so weak. Why couldn't they give me an easy surprise mission? Like the one to take the hidden portal. That far from dying. Getting there. Try not to neglect the other mobs too much. So how are your guys' thoughts on this event so far? You guys liking it? Not liking it? Hating it? Liking it too much? Maybe? I think it's a very cute event. I'm just happy they more or less didn't have a coin capping event. You're not really missing out too much if you don't do this event. Again, I guess you're kind of coin capping with the some of the other activities, but I haven't chosen those yet. I haven't really felt it. Hi, Eric. Oh. And I do not miss grinding characters at this point. I think a lot of my last like 5 or so level 200s has been like either on burning events or on those bonking events. I'm glad that this character is actually somewhat strong. I actually put some effort into its gear. This would have been pretty rough. What time is it? It's about 5:30 PM for me. So early afternoon. Or late afternoon? I don't know. Early night? No clue. Point is, the sun's still up for me. The setting in the distance, I can see it out the window right now. It's quite nice. Good morning, Croco. It's morning for you. Which time zone would you be in? Somewhere in Europe? Is that how geography works? Yeah, okay, I was gonna say, I'm pretty sure, like, quite late for you. Good morning to all my European friends. Hopefully you guys have a good day. I want to move maps. This kind of sick of looking at this. You open to Wind Archer after maining a Bowmaster. Yeah, Wind Archer is very at least for me while training it felt very smooth compared to Bowmaster. I feel a little bit more stuck at the moment on the floor. Character feels like it's glued to the floor a little bit. Yeah, the weekend was really nice. That the Sunny Sunday event this week was nice for training. Yeah, for sure. Wind Archer definitely feels pretty smooth. I do like the class. I just haven't really pushed it in terms of levels yet. I am trying to get it to 200 for my Legion, but I just haven't got around to it. Non-merc rates on a merc. Yeah, I hope that they make that hurricane skill move around in it. I don't know why they just decided, you know, all hurricane classes can move. Except Wind Archer for some reason. That tree fart on this. Yeah, I definitely have considered playing Wind Archer. I've just got a lot of characters that I'm working on at the moment. It's hard to focus on too many characters at the same time. Oh no, the tree fart away from me. Still waiting on a rune. Yeah, I have a friend who mains a Wind Archer, and it's like a lot of fun, honestly. I like its Wind Walk, is that what it's called. I like that dash that the Wind Archers have. Very nice, very smooth. What level's my Jett? My Jett is 266 at the moment. sealed. I think I might be cutting it close with 2 hours on training. In 200. That's okay. I think the thing is, this character is, need to gather a lot of after I hit 200. But I think that's where the fun is going to be, especially when it comes to streaming and recording. It's going to be a little bit less on the training, or a lot less on the training. Like all my levels are going to come from me doing arcane gripper dailies. My rune before the rune. Oh. Alright, thanks Croco. Hope you have a good day, man. Portal. Yeah, Eric. Right, man. Always left. Then hold. Damn. Yeah, I hope I get more portals. Because I do have that thing that gives me double reward. Double rewards would be nice for cubes and epic pot scrolls. Getting some easy epic pot scrolls would be really nice. I don't know if I'll get any. Get this one? Not from these pouches. In the cubes. I guess the Mastercraft is not too bad. You guys know of any other alternative maps to this? I know there's Forsaken Excavation Site too, that people really like going, but I get the feeling that map's gonna be quite difficult to find. It's fun in everyone. I usually stick around here for a few levels. Maybe I can try Fox Valley. Let's try Fox Valley. Lots doesn't take me to kill these. If I can full shot at Fox Valley, it might be better. How do I get there again? Around this? Yeah. Play one of these maps or something. Something in the middle. Layout's a little bit tricky. tricky because my mobbing skill doesn't do flat in this map. It's two of them here. These guys are quite high level as well. When I think of Cannoneer, I haven't had much experience with Cannoneer, so I can't really say too much. They do look pretty good. They have like a pretty low iframe, a low down iframe, my understanding. What level? They look kinda nice. Looks decently comfortable for bossing as well, although it looks kinda awkward to do the whole bullet bill thing, because sometimes the boss moves and stuff. But other than that, I don't know, they're pretty decent. Plus. I think this is actually better than the stumps. Takes me the same amount of hits to kill them, and it's burning. I'm pretty happy with that. They're not too overly strong as well. My red arrows can keep up. Yeah, I can be pretty happy here. Very rare. Returning to a Cannoneer, I haven't really had much experience with Cannoneer. Out of all the Explorer Pirates, I've only made one. I've only made a Buccaneer so far. I haven't made a Corsair or a Cannoneer. I have considered side maining a Corsair for fun. But yeah, I don't really know much about Cannoneer. I have seen some Cannoneers in my guild play the class, and the movement and the control of that class seems pretty good. Like, its air mobility is really good. You know how to control yourself. I think Cannoneer movement's pretty sick. Of course, there's not fun. It's all subjective, isn't it? Yeah. I typically don't enjoy teleport classes. I find them quite boring as well, in general. I just like moving around with flash jump a lot more. But I have a Luminous that I play pretty frequently. With the one do I know? Oh no. Fuck. Double X we can. I'm actually pretty excited to get to level 200 on this character, because there will be so many things that I can do to progress it, and also so many things that I can record as well to make the next videos. A lot of people like waiting, and it's I feel kind of bad because it's been like maybe 2 months since my last upload. just haven't got around to playing my Bowmaster as much. But once I hit 200, it's a completely different game, right? Hit 200, the first priority, and then I can start working on the gear. Once I can work on the gear, then that's where the gains are made. I honestly think that if I get the loadout that I'm thinking, and get everything to at least epic, then maybe get my emblem and my secondary to legendary, I might be able to do CRA without my Links and Legion. I want to try without my Links and Legion first. I don't mind using them to train, but for the actual bossing I want to do it without. Mostly because I want the bossing part at least to be a little bit more relatable. The training is like whatever, everybody trains at their own pace and whatnot with different buffs. But the bossing is, I want to try to keep it a level playing ground. Like if I can do it at a low stat, then people can be more motivated to try it if they're stronger. You don't need to force yourself into a 20-minute fight, right? Unless you want to. I'm not going to stop you. But I think for the bossing part, I want to try to keep it bare bones if I can. So I think after tonight, I'm going to try to get to 200. Then, depending on what I'm doing afterwards, I might actually put together the video tonight. Maybe I'll upload tomorrow or the day after even. What I'm saying is I'm probably going to upload soon. I have some ideas. It's going to be a little bit crazier than... It's going to be a lot different from what people might be expecting, I think. I'm just trying to be a little bit more creative, and I'm trying not to follow or like enforce guides and stuff like that. I know there's a lot of reboot guides and stuff that tell you to do this, do that, get these items because they're the most efficient, or go get carries. I don't think that's that fun. And I'm also trying my best to not do Wings of Fate. That's a big one for me. I really do not want to do Wings of Fate. That, too long. If I can help it, I'm not going to do it. Yeah. See how far we can go. Let's get 200 first though. I only need to get 199, and then halfway through that level. Am I? I'm doing good. Pretty chill day for me today. Yeah, good. Haven't streamed in a while as well. I want to try to build the rhythm again. I know I tried to do that last time, but yeah, I don't like forcing myself to stream or record and stuff like that. I find it's bad for my mental health. I'm just having a good time. I think a part of me was also scared about like my audience retention as well. Back in my head, I'm always thinking about it. But try not to think about it too much. Just chill. How my meso per hour rates? I think in the 255 area, Limina, I make about 1.4 to 1.5 an hour. Oh, sorry, a totem. So that would be like 750 to 700 an hour. Jett is very capped on the fact that it only hits 7 on its main mobbing skill, so can't really full clear the map very consistently. If Gravity Crush was a 100% uptime, for example, the rates would be significantly higher, but not 100% uptime. even with the Lucid Soul, because it's not a magic attack class, it does struggle still. Glad you enjoyed the streams. Yeah, I try to keep it chill. I don't like be too serious about the game. And it's fun. I'm talking to people in a different way, right? I could like hang out in a Discord call or something like that, but it's fun. It's fun to have like a interactive stream too. Interact on my sort of pace. I'm really liking this map actually. This is so much nicer to look at as well compared to the stumps and Bez 2. Sure, I'm gonna move around a little bit more, but nobody wants to kill this wolf today. Not as soon as I say that. Fortunately, I cannot contribute very much to the fight. Give me a good amount of XP. The surprise mission once again is these elite monsters. I don't think I'll be able to finish it. Too weak to kill these elite monsters. Red. Might wait for it to cycle back around to red. Like not worrying about my HP. Maybe these wolf bags will give me epic plus scroll. I'll try my best to avoid U Garden. Just because I've done it before. I'm just a bit sick of U Garden. I do regret not taking more advantage of DMT on this character, but I had too many characters that I wanted to upgrade. What's everyone else in the chat doing? You guys hit any goals that you guys set for yourselves? Or you guys just chilling as well? For me recently, my main thing is just saving money. I'm very proud of myself that I've saved and not spent every time that I've seen money in my wallet. It just depends. I don't like staying in the same map for too long, but when you hit the higher levels, you don't really have much of a choice. I just totem. If you mean like how long my training sessions are, I try not to do more than 2 hours at a time. It's like as long as a totem. Because then my back starts to hurt. I feel like an old man. Spot, I think. But I couldn't kill things fast enough for it to proc. No. Realize I should put these points in. But yeah. I've used that. Wasted it. Eagles I have for 5, 10, 15. Yeah, that's what I'm trying to save for at the moment. I'm very much a spend money when I see it sort of guy, but with this 5, 10, 15 coming up, I do want to hold my money best I can until then. I want to try to get my Jett, most of its stuff to 17 again. On the 30% off, I tried to push past 17, and a lot of it's now back to 15, and I was like, I might as well wait till 5, 10, 15. So a lot of items on my Jett, and I want to get a few other characters up as well. I have my Paladin, and maybe this character. I'm not too sure. We'll see how much my Jett needs first. Most of its arcane is currently 15 star at the moment, so I'm going to take advantage of 5, 10, 15 to get them to 17. And we'll see if I can push the gear past 17 for some of the other things like the CRA within a reasonable amount of meso. Oh, you guys. How many of you guys are starting to save for 5, 10, 15? very comfortable event. Yeah, I'm mostly spending my time farming on various characters. Mostly my Jett, and anything that comes on my bossing mules, I keep as well, and I just keep it in my storage. Yeah, that push is gonna be big. I really hate pushing those items just because they're so annoying to replace, especially the Sweetwater ones. They're not technically hard to replace, it's just tedious, right? It's just a lot of commercy. It's very tedious. Especially arcanes as well, because they're so expensive. Because you have to safeguard the 15 to 17. Well, 5 to 15 is not as bad, but very expensive. It's like what, 300 mil a tap? Ugh, so expensive. And then some items are just stubborn and they just refuse to go up in stars, so you get robbed. Sometimes you just get robbed. There's not much you can. Such is the RNG aspect of the game, right? That's why I think it's a lot of fun to gear bossing mules as opposed to all in my main. I guess as good as it is, I'm pushing equipment. I don't find it as like satisfying. I like being able to watch my smaller characters be able to one-shot in the Arcane River. That's always been the most satisfying thing about Maplestory for me. Like the obvious gains was what makes it fun for me. For my Jett, it's kind of got to the point where the only difference in damage that I can see is when I boss. Which is good, but it's not as obvious, right? Compare it to like a random 210 mil that you have in the Arcane River. And you can't... You're taking forever to do your dailies. Get one good event and suddenly you're one-shotting everywhere. That's to me has always been the fun of it. I really enjoyed that part of the game. The early game increases are so much more tangible, I guess. Very fun. And then you start doing things like Meso, Gira, and things like that. That's also very, very easy gain to see when you train. Yeah. But I do want to try to push my Jett for Black Mage at some point. So I gotta try to spend my money in a good spot. Who knows, maybe I'll get a really good event. Maybe I finish a few items. Yeah, that's still quite a ways away. So I won't hold my breath for that. And it's not like gearing smaller characters is taking away from the main too much. But it's always like the return on investment. A lot of my bossing mules like made back the money that I spent on it. Especially like my paladin, like it. Very nice. What level do you want to be for Black Mage? Well, Black Mage is a 275 boss, and you get like what? Is it a 5% reduction per level difference or something? Which is quite a lot, right? So you just want to be as close level as possible. A lot of the people, unless they're like a support class like a Kana or Bishop or something like that, oftentimes are like within the 270s at least. Because every bit of damage that you're missing, your team has to make up for it. So you don't want to be too low level. I think I wouldn't want to try Black Mage until I'm at least 270. Just because it's quite unfair for my team if I am so low level that they have to compensate for my damage. But yeah, there is a good chance that I'd get to like 270 and my items are still not good enough. So we'll just have to see how it goes. We'll have to see. Oh, we get a lot of beats. More points in critical damage. Why not? This has been a pretty productive training. Pretty happy with the pacing actually. I really didn't want to pop a totem, but I might actually be able to hit 200 by the end of the stream. And I can go ahead and do some of the other content to grab some items. Hopefully. I want to do... I need to start doing Von Leon as well. I don't know if I want to do hard Von Leon or normal. I kind of need the normal Von Leon first for my main pieces, but the hard Von Leon, I need it for the ring. The hard Von Leon also drops the ring. I don't know how good my damage is. I don't have the damage too hard. I don't want to waste my runs. Oh. Guess we'll just have to see. My pencil items are just whatever at the moment. Whatever. I definitely want to use Von Leon for the hat, and the overall at least. I kind of want to use it for the 4-set bonus. The 4-set bonus is like 10% boss damage, which is nice. And I'm trying to see if I can use 7 boss. What's this boss set give me at 7? Give me 10 IED, which is nice. Don't know if I can reach 9. I think 9 is a bit crazy. Because at 9 you get like 10 boss damage. I don't know how much that equates to. But like for 9 pieces, it's a pretty aggressive push on it. You have like random pieces missing. So. I have some set in mind. Oh, I died. I'm not in red arrows. Oh no, I almost died. That would have been sad. The Von Leon prequests don't take as long anymore to actually do the boss. They've definitely significantly buffed the spawn rate within the last 6 months. So it doesn't take anywhere as long as it used to. The maps that used to only have like 4 spawns now have like double or even triple now. So yeah, probably doesn't take more than half an hour to finish the prequest, which is pretty fast by the game standards, I think. Even faster if you have stuff like Holy Symbol, because there's a few drop quests that you have to do. I need to go back on red arrows. Fearing for my life here. I do have some ideas. One thing I'll definitely need to do as soon as well, the first thing is I need a Sweetwater weapon. Like that's like the most obvious one to me. There's no way I don't use a Sweetwater weapon for a solo progression. It's just free stats. So I'm gonna have to do some commercial on this character. Thankfully, CPQ is an option, even though it's solo progression. It's like easily accessible. I think it's pretty fair for me to use it. I should get the weapon decently quickly. Assuming my luck isn't too bad. And I can just do solo voyages if I'm really desperate. But I'm gonna need to get a greed pendant as well. If I'm gonna be doing things like Von Leon, I'm gonna want him to drop all of the items. I need a greed pendant. Can I get a greed pendant in one day? Like I can do 7 runs. 7 runs of Monster Park. I wonder if that's enough to give me enough points for a greed pendant. Anyone in chat know if know what the average amount of points you get for Monster Park run is? Do I even have Monster Park coins? I do. Oh, it doesn't look like it. Yeah, well, I definitely need to do that. Also help with my boss drops as well. But I need to do Pink Bean and Magnus as well. Pink Bean and Magnus would be nice. Get a cup, get a badge, hopefully. Oh, I don't think the badge is very common for easy Magnus. It might be painful. Might have to do 2 days? Yeah, sounds like it. That's fine. I can do 1 day today. And get it by tomorrow. What map is this? This is Fox Valley. Very underrated area for sure for training. Like a lot of these maps have a lot of burning. And the mob density is actually not bad. Making the EXP pretty comparable to the Twilight Perion. I don't really like the stumps that much. But these guys are a little bit higher level. Yeah. Very nice spot to train, in my opinion. Very comfortable. I'm a Kana main now. Shh. No. Never. Never a Kana main. I would never main Kana. I would, however, train a Kana to 250 for the Legion block because it's easy. Oh, maybe easy is not the right word. Easier than other classes. Sure. Very much still staying with my Jett. No, I'm not dead. Surprise is alive. Yeah, pretty good. Just chilling, working on this character. I'm very motivated to work on this character because this event at the moment is pretty boring, in my opinion. Very good for Oz runners, but I don't run Oz, so kinda whatever for me. Not denying it's not an OP event. Very OP for Oz, but it's not my kind of content. At first I considered it and I was like ready to run into it, but yeah. No, I'm still very much here. I've just been like doing other things on Maple at least. I haven't really been playing the Bowmaster and I didn't really feel like streaming for a bit. But feeling very fresh at the moment. And honestly, a lot of it was because in the previous event we had 2 terror burnings, so that was taking up a lot of my time. On top of like various star forcing events, so I was just farming a lot. So I didn't think that the content or what I was doing was that interesting, so I didn't stream. I was just farming in my own time, training out the characters, that sort of stuff. But now that this event doesn't interest me that much, I can come back to James Bowmaster. So I'm probably gonna stick around a bit more, play more of this character, because I don't have to worry about training other characters to level 210 or whatever it is for the burning, get the bonuses, because that took a lot of time. I'm also motivated because I actually finished like kind of planning out what I wanted to do with this character. Because it's one thing to level it up, right? Another thing to sort out what items you need to get. And I'm trying to streamline the process for recording as well. For me, it's like I don't want to like bum around too much. This does take up a lot of time, and I still want to play like my other characters. That is basically many things, a lot of things. Yeah, it's very much a placeholder event, but it is broken still. I think that the Oz rings, the 2x Oz rings, it's incredibly awesome for those who need those rings. Like I said, I don't really need it myself, and I don't really care for the event, but there is big value on getting double rings. It's ridiculous. Ridiculous value for those who would do that content. So it's nice that they actually did something for like the end game players, because I noticed that a lot of the events very much geared towards early to mid players. Like a lot of the times most people get a lot of benefit from symbols, node stones, rings, lots and lots of flames and cubes and stuff like that, but there's a good amount of people that only need like, say, just the flames or something. They've already got max symbols, max node stones. They don't really get much out of events, but now this event changed a little bit, right? So all those 275 plus or 260 plus or whatever guys can actually get a pretty good event. Granted, they're probably going to be stuck in Oz jail for a month, but can you really complain when the event's that good? Coupons run out. Oh, congrats on 243. This pace I might even get to 200 without using the last coupon, but we'll see. Yeah, Victor, I'm glad you enjoyed my videos. Yeah, unfortunately, my videos don't translate that well into regular server. But if you ever decide to play on Reboot server, for whatever reason, at least you got something to use as a guide. But I can see, I don't expect many people from regular servers to swap to Reboot, because the whole Links and Legion thing is a biggest war. Redoing that is a big time investment. I just really like how in Reboot I can kind of control what I need to do. I feel like I have a better control over how I build my characters and stuff like that. Funny I say build, it's like this game don't really build character. Like follow some steps, right? But I feel like there's still a lot of flexibility and creativity that people don't really think about because everyone likes to play efficiently. Everyone likes to just get the gear they need as soon as possible, which is fair enough, right? But I like to explore it a little bit. Play around with items that maybe people aren't familiar with. Because for a long time, I don't think people used... they didn't use Von Leon armor for a while. And then when I was doing my solo progression, I looked around at the sets that I could use, and that was like one of the top ones, in my opinion, right? And then around the same time, a lot of people the game picked up steam, and then people started doing something similar. Now a lot of people are using Von Leon. It's a pretty good placeholder, honestly. But I just really like how there's still a lot of things that people will explore. That is true. Actually, Mark, I'll give you that. That is true. The pre-quests were pretty bad. Now it's not too bad though. They bumped up the spawn rate a lot. I play a North America reboot. Because I'm from Australia, the connection to EU is slightly worse. So I play in the NA server. And I think since I was young, I've always played in the NA servers. When it came to games like this. So even if the EU server was better, I might have just ended up here anyway. Yeah, I think the Von Leon set picked up steam a little bit more after they made the pre-quest less cancer to do. The spawn rate honestly was the worst part. Like you had to wait. Like you waited like 10 seconds for 4 things to spawn. It just ain't it. Too slow. Now there's actually good spawn rate, and the drop rate's actually better too. I need them to give me a surprise mission that says something like, go activate a rune. Yeah, I think Alien Set was another one of those as well. I didn't really know about the Alien Set until I saw some other people do it. And I was also just curious because in the quest tab, there's like, you know, that whole Alien PQ quest, right? So I was curious to see what it was. And actually I wasn't going to use it in my Paladin until I accidentally found it on my character that I was working on, right? I accidentally got the earring and a necklace in the same run. So I thought it was really easy, but I didn't realize that like the drop rate was quite random. But it was pretty good. It's very valuable set bonus. It's just very expensive. Because it's a 180 item, the star forcing cost and giving cost is quite high. I can see why people don't want to do it. And also having to do Alien PQ is quite tedious, especially if you want to do all the runs. But honestly, if you don't want to carry, like if you don't want to get carried, I think the Alien set is still really good. I think I might do it for this character. I need to check a few more set bonuses before I confirm like my loadout and what I'm going towards. But yeah, there's a good chance I'm using the Alien set. Especially now because the Kana ring is gone, I'll have to be a little bit... I have to do something a little bit different. Yeah, I agree, Mark. Like, it's not that bad. It's a bit boring, I guess. But if you have a decent modern class, like Adele and Kana, it's free, right? It's very, very simple, very straightforward. Kill everything sort of thing. It's just long. If you get like a class that is stuck to the floor a little bit more like a marksman, I can see it be pretty annoying. But try too much, because obviously I haven't got my 5th job skills yet. But overall, I'm kind of liking it. It's not bad. It's definitely not the worst class I played. I think it will be a challenge. But yeah, seems like a decent class so far. I'm very curious to see what the 5th job skills are, because I don't know anything about Bowmaster. Like at all. All I know is that it's a hurricane class, and it has arrow platter. That's about the extent of my knowledge with this class. So we'll just have to see. I'm interested to see what the 5th job skills are for sure. In terms of training, definitely better than marksman, I'll say that much. Played the beta version until Bonbane Castle. Damn. Playing for a while. Good amount of years. Why did I pick Bowmaster? Ah, it's just something different. I didn't really play bow classes. Like, this Bowmaster is probably the highest, like, archer class that I've played. And also, I just don't know anything about Bowmaster, so I wanted to play something I knew nothing about. I could have picked something like Hoyoung, or I could have picked something like Adele. But you kind of see enough of them around, or like, enough people know about those classes because they're kind of new, right? But Bowmaster is like one of those OG classes that like people kind of just don't really think about nowadays. So I was like, yeah, why not? I'll just play something new. It's also very squishy compared to the Paladin that I originally did. So kind of doing a 180 on what my original series was. At the end of the day, I just wanted to try something different. Also helps that this character gives me Dex Legion for my Jett, so that's definitely a plus. Benefiting my main and doing something different. Me. Yo, Hoyoung, there's one in the room here somewhere. Yeah, there are not many archers other than like maybe Pathfinder. I see like that one. I see Pathfinder around somewhat decently, which makes sense because it is a pretty good class. Out of the archers, it's definitely one of the better ones. I've seen a Wild Hunter here and there. I've seen Canes obviously because that's like the new kid around the block. Yeah, other than that, I don't really see like marksmans or Twin Archers, or even Mercedes for that matter. I see Wind Archer every once in a while. Yeah, just a lot of people playing more popular classes, I suppose. I think like the strength and luck classes are just more popular. Int classes goes without saying because Karna's a thing. I think Dex classes in general are just underplayed, I guess. I don't know if that's the right word. Not as popular. You thought I fell off the side of the earth? I might as well have. Nobody takes 2 months break from creating content like that, but I try not to pressure myself into making content. If I'm not gonna enjoy it, I'm not gonna do it. Or if I think personally that the content isn't good, I'm not gonna do anything with it. But yeah, definitely not a expected move for somebody who creates content. But we'll see. I'm a little bit more motivated now, so let's see how long it lasts. I'm especially motivated right now because this archer is almost 200, and I'm actually super keen because that means that I can make some good progress on this character. Good progress. And good progress means videos. Videos are pretty fun. I appreciate it, man. Thank you. It's good to see you guys back. You know, it's because it's been such a while. Every time that I've taken a break and come back to streaming, my viewer numbers are always low, and I'm always shocked every time that it doesn't stay below 0. Or will stay at 0 rather. Because the YouTube algorithm kicks me out, you know? I'm no longer the cool kid. But we'll see. I want to try to upload more soon. Now that this character is actually 200, there's actually stuff for me to upload. I also have some ideas of some series that I want to make that I'm actually going to try to sit down and put together. So hopefully you guys enjoy that too when that comes out, if it comes out. Bounty Hunter Portal is cool. Yeah, but you know, back in the day, like during that like dice rolling era as well, I didn't play Archer for 2 reasons actually. Like, the 2 reasons were actually like I wanted to add that into my first video for the Bowmaster. The first one was like I didn't want to buy arrows. I did not want to buy arrows. Second one was like when you're too close, you have to like smack the mob, right? And you had a chance to knock them back. If they did knock back, then you still couldn't shoot. That's wild. I'm glad they removed that, because that would have been hell. $275 when? Oh, quite a long time. At my pace, it's probably going to take me another 5 months. At least. But I also train quite casually. Like, I don't try hard train, like, I don't go for MVPs and stuff like that anymore. I just kind of sit on totem and just hit things. Up a level. Yeah, back in the day you couldn't afford to buy the arrows because you still have to buy the potions. And that was already robbing you at the time, wasn't it? Anyone else remember just AFKing on a seat and get the HP back? Or mana back? I remember. Yeah, definitely, Mark. But I think for me, whenever I wasn't making content, I was just playing my Jett. And that felt like... and I didn't want to go out of my way to make the content at that point. I have this like weird balance in my head that like I just can't achieve. But now I have more... now I have a little bit more time and more motivation. Maybe. We'll see. We'll see how it goes. I have ideas. But it's not worth anything until I put it on paper. So we'll see what I do. Finally a surprise mission I can actually do. Oh no, I was gonna wait until dead arrows before I locked it in again. Oops. Almost there. 200. Yeah, the surprise missions are quite annoying. Just because you have to wait for it. My Q could help, but it doesn't hit very hard. It hits like maybe a platform. I could put it up here probably, but I think it will only hit this platform. It won't hit the one above it. And I'm a little lazy to readjust it to hit higher. Yeah, I'm just being lazy. Definitely been told off in previous streams. Wow, you're using your arrow platter. That's like half a Bowmaster. But the thing is, I either forget or I'm just like wanting to jump around arrows. But yeah, I absolutely should be. You like the word chill or late? Ah, it's better both. Can't deny it. True. It does sound a bit better, doesn't it? Also getting used to the up jump for this Archer class. I'm used to some of the other classes when you up jump, you just need to hold up while jumping. This one you have to double tap the up key. It's taking some time to get used to. One and a half levels to go. I think I'll get the 1.5 levels in the next 9 minutes, so I might just pop the coupon. It's expiring anyway, might as well. Then I can do my 5th job advancement and some other things. I don't know how much I'll be doing on stream after this, because I still do want to record, but I don't know if I'll have to do stream. Gotta help with things around the house, you know. Can't just be training for too long. We'll see. Might stream again tomorrow. If not, then I'm probably just gonna sit and record a lot of the stuff and then I'll put it together into a video. I'm actually super keen to release another video. What I'm not keen for is having to edit everything together. That's the hard part. One thing that I want to try to do more is like on my first Bowmaster one, I put like the images of the stuff on the screen as I went through the video. When I talked about items, I had like it pop up on in the middle of the screen somewhere, and that surprisingly takes some time because I have to like add the image in and like find the image and all that sort of stuff. And I'm not very good when it comes to video editing, so the learning process. But I wanted to ask what you guys think about that, because it's quite new to me. Like I didn't really do that in my original series. Like I just put footage and cut it together and then put a voice over it. But now I'm trying to like make it look a little bit easier to follow, I guess. Not sure what the right word is. You're in a weird position where your guild says TV is trash and then silent asks you for carries. Hey man, for the longest time they were like to me Jett trash. And you know, some of them right. But at the end of the day, you play at your own pace, right? Doesn't matter. People can whinge all they want, but if you like your class, you're already winning in my book. People who play what they enjoy are always the ones winning. Yeah, I'll probably just slowly level in this guy. I'll probably... won't do things like totem. Past 200, I don't think I'm gonna train it outside of doing dailies. Like for the dailies, if I have coupons that are expiring or I have coupons at all, then I might do that. But all my EXP is gonna be from the bare minimum. I don't wanna totem on this character if I can help it. Just because I wanna use them on my Jett. Yeah. I never really enjoyed like kind of power level characters unless I really had to. Like for the burning event, I sat down and actually grinded out the characters that I was burning. But other than that, I like to use it on my Jett. Yeah, I don't do Monster Park. Other than on Sundays on my Jett. So in terms of like coupons, sorry, in terms of like the EXP pot, I only have enough for the gold ones on my Jett. So I can't spare, I don't want to spare on this character. I kind of don't want to do Monster Park on other characters. I'm just a little bit lazy. And no MVPs because I couldn't put any keys on. Yeah, there just weren't any MVPs on. Or at least none that I was aware of, so I'm just chilling. I think a lot of it, or most classes, that people don't like playing different classes because exactly that, they don't know about it. And it's kind of hard to give jobs or like classes a fair chance where you kind of have to get it to like 200 and then try some bosses with it to have a feel for what the skills do. I don't really blame people for like hating on classes that they haven't tried. It's just hard to try it, right? You gotta really see somebody show the class before you like it. What are my equips? They're very basic right now. Got like the full 6-set Pencilia with like whatever potentials. I've got the Zakum face and eye accessories at 3%. Pretty chill. Got a regular Horntail necklace. I'm not gonna upgrade this for obvious reasons. It's not even the Chaos version. 2 event rings at Epic, which is nice. And the Horntail ring at Epic. That's about it. The equips are pretty basic. I'm doing good damage because I've got like a pretty stacked Legion and got a good number of links. But yeah, when it comes, this is only for the training part of it. When it comes to bossing, I am most likely going to do it without links and without Legion. Yeah, I wouldn't worry too much about mains. For me, I just played what I enjoyed. I just happened to enjoy Jett more than I enjoyed any other class, so I just kept playing it. And it just kind of became my main. Because I think when I was making my Jett, a lot of people didn't take me seriously, because I had a like 234, 233 hero at the time. And then I was like, I'm gonna main Jett. I'm like, nah, no you're not. You're not main Jett. What do you mean main Jett? And also don't forget, like, everyone has different parts of the game they enjoy. If you enjoy just training things to 230, it's okay not having a main, right? Just do what you want. Forge your own journey. Yes, play Jett. Play Jett and then complain to Nexon that Jett's a terrible class so they can fix that class. Give me a real 140 skill Nexon. This is in Jett. You mean it is Jett? It's just a slightly better version than Jett, you know? See, this is Planet Buster. Got the turret. See, that's the little turret. Here's a better version of Singularity Shock. Yeah, exactly. They should buff Jett. Why did they just reskin Jett? I mean, why did they reskin Bowmaster? Here's a Vortex Cross, there you go. And then here's a Salvo. What event did I get the rings? It was the one before Neo. It was a Hotel Maple? Was that what it was called? I don't remember. I don't remember exactly what it was called. I think it was Hotel Maple. Yeah, it was that one. If you're missing the event rings, I wouldn't worry too much. A lot of the event shops tend to have it. This event doesn't have an event shop compared to some of the others. I guess it kind of technically does, but it's more for like cosmetics than anything. But yeah, most events will have an event shop, and a lot of them do have event rings. So I wouldn't worry too much about it if you're waiting for event rings. My last 30-minute coupon. It's expiring anyway. Won't use it completely. It was pretty much almost there at 200. I will say, whenever I play this class, I do miss my Jett's movement. The flash jump for Jett is just very, very nice. One of those things, once you get used to use, it's hard to get used to other flash jumps. What class do I think is extremely terrible and you won't play no matter what? I don't think any class off the top of my head is extremely terrible to the point that I don't want to play it. But there are some classes that I did not enjoy leveling to 200 and probably won't enjoy until 5th job. It's like classes like Fire Poison. I think Fire Poison is one of those classes that I would want to use event potions and stuff like that to get to 200. I just can't play that class. Yeah, for me, definitely not Fire Poison. I cannot play that class. I'm sure after 200 it's fine, but up to 200 is quite painful. I didn't mind Mechanic or Mercedes, surprisingly. Mercedes was a lot better after you got 200. Mechanic, I thought was very nice. It was just different. Mechanic was very comfortable. For me. I haven't made an Ilium yet, so I can't really comment. But I have heard that it dies very easily, so it does have that bit of an issue. Can't be walking around a mega sector just flopping over, right? Mihal I thought was nice. I liked Mihal. Of the ones that I've made so far, I would not want to do Buccaneer again. I wouldn't want to do Hero again. And I wouldn't want to do Fire Poison. I think Royal Guards is really good. I didn't like Shade that much. Actually, now that I think about it, pre-200 Shade is pretty ass. Another 50%, and then do my 5th job advancement. But might say that for another time. Because I think for my side, you know, almost ready. I should probably help out. I'm sure a lot of classes have other things that we don't know about. But in terms of strictly training, I don't like judging classes training until after after 200. But if I'm only talking about pre-200, there's a lot of really bad classes to train that I did not enjoy. Suborbital tool into F402 into the ship, my favorite combo. My favorite. I realized that's also my favorite combo when other Jetts do it. I got the chance to party with another Jett, and I knew exactly what they were doing. As you can hear the suborbital go off when they press the button. It's so good. You just know. Very close. I think I only need to get to 50%. Or something like that. I don't know the exact number, I'm just gonna go to 50 just to make sure that I actually hit 200. How exciting. And this would be good too, because then I can upgrade my Legion block. Yeah, one more block. 1 whole % of IED and or boss damage. And let's more decks for my Jett as well, so can't complain. Easy Legion bonus. Yeah, I'll go to Haven. I think it gives me about 50%, so I'm gonna get to 50% and then run off the Haven. That rune's gonna get me last burst done within a minute. Waiting for that rune timer. But probably on pace to get it done within like the next 5 minutes. That rune's gonna be nice. Welcome to the stream. Did catch the stream. Unfortunately, it is towards the end of the stream. Probably once I hit 200 is when I'm gonna close the stream. But do keep an eye out on the channel because I will be uploading more complete videos soon. And when I talk about like what I'm going to do with this character. Very excited actually. Level 200 on this character can actually do something on it. You know, technically Hero is a combo class. Not a very complicated one, but alright, 10 more percent. Give me a rune, let me out of here. Give me a rune of ignition or might or something. Call it a day. Yeah, I reckon that's probably a good idea. Moment of truth. Thunder, even. Maybe not even better, but definitely one of the better ones. Alright, getting this done. Oh, why did it hit only one? Got scammed by the lightning. Alright, maybe 1 or 2 more strikes. Waiting for it. There you go, 50%. Let's run off to Haven now. Finish off this level 200. Very fast way to get to 200. You almost cried doing Hero to 200 without burning? Yeah, same. Same. Me too, my friend. Short cutscene to go, and have a level 200 Bowmaster. I won't do my 5th job today, or at least not on stream. I'll see how it go, and then I want to try to put together the video and have it released within the next couple of days. Very excited to show you guys what I have planned for this character, because I'm trying to be a little bit more creative, trying to work with items that maybe people aren't really using. Maybe encourage people to try things a little bit off meta, and try to like encourage people not to get carried. Try to do the content without getting carried. I think it's a lot of fun. A good challenge. Yeah, it does involve going for various boss drops, and it will require probably a greed pendant. You decide to reroll to a Jett and got it to 225. Oh, very good. Another Jett main. Very good. How are you enjoying it? Oh no. The Guru battle event. Yeah. The second tree. Yeah. I wouldn't recommend it. That daily is not fun. The first daily is not too bad though. Right, anyway. Finish up this character. Here we have it. Level 200. Yay. Did it. Very good. Not bad. Little under 2 hours without a totem. If I had a totem, would have been done within an hour, I reckon, but I didn't want to waste one. Or maybe not waste, but I didn't want to use one. Alright. I think I'll leave the stream on that note. I gotta go help with dinner. Stuff. Do some life things around the house. Thank you guys for joining me on my road to 200. Look forward to seeing more of this character on my channel soon. If you guys are watching the VOD, it might already be up. But yeah, hopefully you guys have a wonderful day. It was nice to see you guys again, and I'll try to stream more often. Thank you very much, and have a nice day.